So that philosophy is ingrained into you. You're passionate about this industry, but you're also seeing opportunities that your dad and your uncle didn't see with the video production. And it started out just because you wanted to do it, but now it's 10,000 views, it's 50,000 views, it's 100,000 views on some of your videos and climbing.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I definitely, I wanted to bring something like an element, an advertising element, I guess you could call it, to the business that they couldn't bring. You know, I wanted to have that value add by me being here. I didn't want to just be, okay, the son of the owner's here and, you know, he gets the job because, you know, nepotism or whatever. But I wanted to actually be valuable here. And so I asked myself, what can I bring to the table that I know they couldn't do? And so, you know, with Web 2.0 and the rise of social media around 2010, I saw YouTube and I thought, you know what, people on this platform are getting attention. I wonder if I could be the Harley guy on YouTube. And so I started off with some terrible videos, bad audio, shaky camera work, and I just kept going and kept going. And then I started getting traction where people started actually watching my stuff. And then around 2015, 16 time, I remember my first video that really kind of went viral, so to speak, was when the Milwaukee 8 first came out. I was at the dealer meeting. Where was that? I can't even remember where it was, but the Milwaukee 8 was launched in the 17 model year, and I did a video, and it got over 1 million views. I was like, wow, okay, we have something here. This is a great platform to get attention and draw people into the dealership potentially. And now I produce maybe one video a week, and I do ride videos, you know, different states all over the country. I do a lot of review videos, different models, highlight the models. And really what I want to do is what I do here on the floor. I want to educate people on the best bike for them. I want to help people figure out what is the best bike for me and my use case and my tastes. And so that's really the crux or the core of the content that I try to produce is educating people about the product.
Which that's noble and it's great, but it's not something that everybody can just jump into because the post-production and all the editing and all of the stuff that it takes to do it. And then you've got to keep feeding that algorithm to do that. So as soon as you slack off even 2 weeks, the things start stopping. So that's a tough role for somebody to jump into.
It's a beast that you have to feed constantly, definitely. Because like you said, as soon as you take a month off or whatever, then someone else picks up where you left off. You know, it's like anything. It's very competitive. There's a million people. I mean, I look at YouTube now as opposed to, 10, 11, 12 years ago when I started doing it. And there's just a lot more people trying to get people's attention. That's really what it's all about is people's attention online, right? So there's just a lot more people vying for that space. But yeah, it's been a skill that everybody asks me, oh, well, did you go to school for it? Did you have classes or an instructor or whatever? And I'm self-taught, and I'm still not the best. There's still a lot I got to learn. But editing is one of those, it's like an art form, right? The more you do it, you kind of get your style, and it never really gets shorter. You have to admit. In fact, it probably gets longer, if anything, because you become a big self-critic in just how everything is. It's got to mesh well. The transition's got to be good. The level of sound's got to be good. So, some of these videos I spent 20, 25, 30 hours editing. So,
but you still have your day-to-day responsibility. So that's coming out of your time and your family's time because you're still working here in the dealership.
Yeah, my day job, so to speak, is the sales manager here. So, I'm working with my team on the floor every day, trying to sell motorcycles, work deals, order the bikes, do all that stuff, dealer trades if there's a unit we don't have in stock. But I actually, it started off as me just nights and weekends editing and doing stuff 100% on my own time. It's now gotten to the point where I'm given 1 day a week where I edit from home. So I work from home 1 day a week now to do all the online marketing stuff, which is primarily YouTube. So I do kind of have on the clock time, so to speak, that I do that now that I've proven myself on my own time, I guess.
And with 1 million views and that Laidlaw name going out there, that's priceless, I would say. So they can afford to give you 1 day a week to keep that kind of level of return or eyes on you, on Laidlaws.
Yeah, I definitely think so. It's taken about 10 years to convince them, but I think now, I mean, 30 minutes ago we had a couple from Australia in here, so we really get people from all over the world, coming in to say hi, and not buying bikes probably because they're from a different continent, but buying t-shirts and stuff. So but I mean, I can easily say a very, very high percentage of the people that buy bikes from us have seen my videos or in some way positively influenced by the videos they saw online.
I will say at the National Powersport Dealer Association and even some of my MIC council meetings, other people are seeing it. Bigwigs and OEM level people and fellow dealers have taken notice of what you've done. So, well done.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, a lot of dealers, I think, from around the country do the social media thing. I would even go as far as to say that if you aren't involved in social media in some way, like you're not even in the game anymore. It's just Web 2.0, that's the world we live in now, right? Everyone is looking at that tiny screen they keep in their pocket everywhere. And if you're not on that tiny screen in some way, you're just going to get left behind. So, I think most dealers in one way or another is on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. It's just how much of a time commitment do you want to put in and really try to get to the high level of, I guess, production and notoriety and subscribers, which will then, create the snowball effect where you get more and more,